Okey, daon ni.
Hello everyone, let me introduce myself. My name is Takna Waliasis. I'm from class 12-4. So today I will tell about the Danau Toba. In the same times, there lived a young man named Toba. He was an orphan. To fulfill his daily needs, Toba worked in the field. Occasionally, he will fish in the river not far from his hut. He often used the fish become as a side dish. After there was too much, he would seal the market. For a moment, Toba observed the big fish he had a go. What a strange fish, he muttered. In his entire life, Toba had never seen a fish with a such shape. The fish had silverfish in color, and its scales were golden yellow. His scales looked shiny when exposed to sunlight. When Toba removed the hook from the mouth of the fish, he cut hook. A miracle suddenly occurred that he had never expected. The stranger fish with the golden yellow scales transformed into a beautiful and charming woman.
You didn't have to cut me off. Say that I can never know we were nothing. Don't need your love, but you treat me like a stranger, and I feel so loved. You didn't have to go so long. Had to find contact, change your number. Guess I need that more. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Now you're just somebody that I used to know.
Toba was enraged when he saw the miracle that took place before his eyes. He just stood in marvel with his eyes split open and his mouth agape. Sir, said the beautiful woman who was transformed from the yellow fish.
Macam tak betul je budak ni.
I'm a creature cursed by the gods. I was cursed because I have failed to great revelation. Had been destination for me that will change from an irrememberable and creator that holds or you touch me, because you have held me. I have turned into a human, just like you.
I like you. Sorry, I never meant to. But who we kidding? It wasn't like I had to say. When look at you and I won't have it any other way. I want you, I want you, I want you. I want you to want me too.
Toba introduced himself. The beautiful woman did the same. My name is Putri, sir. Toba then thought of something and explained his stroke to Putri. His idea was to marry Putri because Toba was very impressed by the beauty of the fish-turned woman. Will you be willing to marry me?
It's a beautiful night. We're looking for something dumb to do. Hey baby, I think I wanna marry you. Is it the look in your eye?
Toba asked after talking for a while. Yes, I'm willing, sir, as long as you are also willing to fulfill any condition that I will purpose, Putri replied. Alright, I promise. To keep your secret a secret. The secret will only be known to us two, said Toba. Toba and Putri were eventually married. The couple lived in harmony and happiness despite their simply. Their happiness were even more complete with the person of their beloved child, a baby boy named Samusir. Samusir grew into a healthy child with a strong body. Unfortunately, Samusir had a lazy and somewhat raw nature. Samusir's daily life was just sleeping around.
Spinning round and round. Round and round and round we going round and around we going. Round and round. Round and round we going round and around we go.
He seemed not to care and did know what to help his father all, was busy working in the field. Even to just deliver food and drinks for his father, Samoser often refused when asked if he was willing. Samoser would eat slowly and with a sulky face. The more this face, the lazier Samoser became. This was because his mother consented to spoil him. Whenever Samoser asked for, his mother will always try to fulfill it.
Huh? Huh? Huh?
finished by him in one meal. Toba felt that he put to work even harder to be able to fulfill his only child's extraordinary effort. One day, Samusur was asked by his mother to deliver food and drinks for his father, who was working in the field. Samusur, who was being lazy at first, so he could to carry out his mother's order. However, after his mother ordered him conditional, Samusur finally agreed to deliver the food and drinks, and talked with a gloomy and sulky face. Samusur carried the food and drinks to the field. The way, Samusur suddenly felt hungry. He stopped his walk to the garden. Samusur did not have the food the salt had Ben gave his father. He did not finish all the food and he left a little. With the remaining food and drinks, Samusur then continued his journey to the field. When he arrived to the field, Samusur gave the remaining food and drinks to his father. Soba was already very hungry from working her signs in the morning. Immediately, opening his lunchbox and really wanted to eat it, eat it, eat it.
You didn't have to cut me off. Say that like you never thought we were nothing. Don't need your love, but you treat me like a stranger, and I feel so loved. You didn't have to go so long. Had a friend got you, change your number. I said I need that more. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Now you're just somebody that I used to know.
Toba was shocked when I saw that his lunch was only a little. Why is my food and drink portion left only a little? Toba asked with angry expression. With a nudge face as if held a gun mounting along, Samusur replied, "Relying on the way, I suddenly felt very hungry, father. Therefore, I had some of the food and drink portion. However, I didn't finish it all, did I? There are still a little food and drinks for your lunch." "Not full child," Toba cursed in his son. Toba's anger instantly arose, as he could no longer be patient and hold it back. Toba cursed immediately Tama. "You're a child of fish!" Samusur was very scared and shocked when he heard the chorus from his father. He quickly ran home really crying. When he arrived at the home and met his mother, Samusur immediately told her and included a person from his father, who said that he was in the threat of a fish. Hearing the complication from her son, Samosa's mother became very sad. She did not expect that her beloved husband had broken his promise, not to mention that Putri was a creature that came from a fish. Not long after, Samosa and his mother held hands. In an instant, the two of them spaced and a miracle happened at the former footmarks of Samosa and his mother. Suddenly, as a very heavy water gushed out from with the ground, the glorious water sound that never stopped. The longer, the more than water gushing out in the north decreased, but it got even bigger. In a short time, the ground surface in the area was a flood. The water level rose, and not long after that, the valley used by Toba as a place to live was filled with the peoples, until finally a village lake formed in the place. The surrounding residents then named the lake as Lake Toba. The smallest land location in the middle of the Lake Toba is called Samosir Estuary, as a saying that it was the place where Samosir and his mother stepped for the last time.
の玉が正義の証明貫けば英雄に近づいたその目を閉じて触れてみれば同じ形同じ体温の悪魔僕はダメってあいつはいいのそこに壁があっただけなのに生まれてしまった定め嘆くな僕らはみんな自由なんだから鳥のように羽があればどこへだって行けるけど帰る場所がなければきっとどこへも行けないただただ生きるのは嫌だ世界は残酷それでも君を愛すよ何を犠牲にしてもそれでも君を守るよ間違いだとしても疑ったりしない正しさとは自分のこと強く信じることだ鉄の雨が降り散る情景テレビの中映画に見えたんだ戦争なんて愚かな凶暴関係ない知らない国の話それならなんであいつに組んで黒い気持ち隠しきれないわけ説明だってできやしないんだ僕らはなんて矛盾ばっかなんだ生きるのは嫌だ